it do? What it do? It's your boy Charlie Sky, man. You feel me? We here at Streetside with Sky, but today we are inside. You feel me? We here with Raw Cuts. You feel me? We got my boy Profit Dinero, the man, the myth, the legend himself. You feel me? Mr. Controversy, if you would like to call.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
But yeah, man, we're gonna start a little slow with it. You feel me? Tell the people where you from, man. What you got going on?
What's up, man? My name is Profit Dinero, Tallahassee, Florida. Recording artist, y'all know what it is. I'm from Joe Louis, north side of Tallahassee. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this shit for some years now. Established my name in the city as one of the top artists in the city, you know.
Right. Okay. Yes, sir. Alright, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna just cut the chase, man. We're gonna get straight to the nitty gritty, you feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? Recently, T-Pain just performed out in the city. I seen a post that you had going on talking about T-Pain, the Nappy Boys. It seemed like you had a little issue going on, you feel me? The way the people receiving it. Profit doing this thing, bringing the controversy. Yeah, you feel me? What you got to say about that, man? Now you want to start top to bottom?
Yeah, we can start.
You got a story to tell them.
Yeah. We can start from the bottom. You know, like I said, you know, I'm an artist from the city, so you know I've been doing music for a very, very long time. Established my name even before the cosign from T-Pain. You know what I'm saying? Which I greatly appreciated. But you know, it started out with me releasing a song titled Tallahassee Love. And you know, when I released it, it did its thing, it took off. It gained a lot of traction, got the city attention. And you know, you had a guy, one of the music moguls in the city, you know, by the name of TJ Chapman. You know, he reached out to me about the song and shit. You know, he wanted to manage me and shit. But I turned down the offer because at the time, I was already pretty much like investing in myself, funding myself. So, you know,
right.
I really didn't see like what it was that he could do for me at the time. So, you know, I continue to push the song and shit, and I fucked around. I shared the song on Twitter, and I @ T-Pain on Twitter, and fucked around, you know, just fucking off. You know what I'm saying? Just on some hoping type shit, you know. And I woke up the next morning, and my phone was going crazy, like with notifications. So you know, I go I'm checking my Twitter account and shit, but I'm like, where the fuck are all these notifications coming from? Cause shit, you know, shit, my shit wasn't really jumping like that.
Right.
So you know, long story short, T-Pain had retweeted the Tallahassee Love video. So you know, at that moment, I had reached out to one of his artists by the name of Manny G. You know, and I pretty much asked him to see if he could find out how much Pain would charge me to be featured on Tallahassee Love at the time. But, you know, I had a few people like invested in, a couple sponsors and shit like that, so they really wanted to push play on the situation. But at the time, Pain was working on an album, which happened to be the album that I'm on, One Up.
Right.
So, you know, like a month or so went by. You know, I'm chilling and shit, and I fuck around. I get a phone call from the guy Manny G. You know, he was pretty much, you know, telling me like, he was like, hey yo, I'm in the studio, I got somebody wanna holler at you.
Right.
So you know, out of nowhere, T-Pain hop on the phone, we on FaceTime. So he like, you know, he pretty much, he hollered at me, congratulated me on the song, let me know how much he was pretty much rocking with the song and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, giving me flowers and shit, you know what I'm saying? So, and you know, pretty much he sent me the track. I went to the studio, recorded the song, you know what I'm saying? There was a lot of shit discussed, you know what I'm saying, that I feel like I'm gonna leave off record right now, you feel what I'm saying? But he sent me the track, I recorded the song, and sent it back to him. You know, he told me he was working on the album. No matter of fact, he didn't tell me he was working on the album at that moment. I sent him the song back, you know, and like a couple more months went by. So, you know, I got anxious. And I hit him up, asking him, you know, what we was gonna do with the track we recorded, you know, and then that's when he finally told me, like, yo, The track we did, that's the intro to my new upcoming album I'm getting ready to release. So it was a monumental moment for me at that time.
Right.
So pretty much from at that moment, he won the Mad Singer, released the album and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I got a little recognition for it. You feel what I'm saying?
But in the city rooting for you, man. Some people was hating, but it was some haters though. This didn't some rooters.
It was a lot of haters, and but, it was me. To be honest, it was more haters than it was people rooting for me, and that's just my honest opinion. Because truth be told, at that moment, T-Pain didn't have a good look in the city. You feel what I'm saying? That's just a God honest truth. But you
think y'all connected kind of on the same level?
Yeah, we definitely connected. I feel like we saw eye to eye on the whole situation. And it was a lot of talks in the situation as to them signing me to the label.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But of course, I had before Payne reached out to me, I was facing I was out on bond facing a pistol charge.
Right.
I had just got arrested for possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. So
Now this was unknown.
Yeah, this was unknown. He never knew that.
Right.
So coming into that situation with him, I didn't see fit that I go into that situation asking him for help in my situation that occurred before he even came into my, you feel what I'm saying, came into my life. So, I tried to deal with the situation on my own. And I went through the process, but as we got further into the process and it was getting time for me to take a plea, the state was offering me 3 years mandatory.
Right.
So, with them trying to sign me, you know what I'm saying, that would have threw a curveball in my situation. So, they went to the extent of writing a letter of recommendation for me. Right. For the courts. And I gave a letter of recommendation to my lawyer. We got a letter to Jack Campbell.
Right.
And basically, Jack Campbell, he came to my prosecutor because Jack Campbell, the head prosecutor at the time. He came to my prosecutor and pretty much told him listen, we're not gonna send this guy to prison. We're gonna give him an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? He got a big opportunity in front of him right now, so we're gonna give him a chance.
Right.
So they offered me a 10-year suspended sentence with 10 years probation, which basically mean they was putting me on probation for 10 years, and if I did anything to violate, I'll be doing 10 years in prison. But the crazy part about it is though, I was so what's the word I'm looking for? I was so in tune with myself at the time, far as the path I was going.
Right.
I was content with accepting the 10 years probation and the suspended sentence. I actually signed the plea deal, but the judge that I had Judge Hankerson. So in his courtroom, he has different court procedures and that type of stuff, courtroom rules. And one of his courtroom rules were he doesn't accept suspended sentences. So even though I signed the plea, I wasn't able to take the plea because he didn't want to accept the suspended sentence portion of it, which led to the state not wanting to give me on regular probation. So I ended up having to do 3 years mandatory.
Right.
And the whole time I'm in prison, I'm communicating with Young Cash.
Yeah.
We talking, what I'm saying? It was always inspiration, motivation, man, stay focused, man. Continue writing up, man. When you come home, we waiting on you. You feel what I'm saying? Man, the door wide open for you as soon as you come home. Payne just got a new studio in Atlanta, man. We ready for you to come home, man. Payne be asking about you, all type of shit. You feel what I'm saying? So, in my mindset, while I'm in there, I'm okay, I gotta get on my shit. It's I'm finna come home to this shit. You feel what I'm saying? It's finna be turned.
Right. You haven't got.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So I do my little 3-year bid and shit. Like I said, I'm talking to Cash the whole 3 years now. The whole 3 years, me and Young Cash communicating and shit. So I fuck around and get out. So I ain't really want to rush into it. You feel what I'm saying? You know, I know people be busy. They you know what I'm saying? Payne got a lot of shit going on. He a big artist. You feel what I'm saying? He a real big artist. You feel what I'm saying? So a nigga gonna always respect that.
Right.
But at the same time, after a few months went by and I don't hear nothing from him, I reach out to him. I reach out to Young Cash on some shit like, you know, what's going on? So he like, yeah, man. He was like, man, I forgot to tell you. I got to let you know, like, man, when you was fucked up, TJ Chapman had a conversation with Payne about you, basically displaying the pain like he shouldn't have never been invested into you because you're a liability to the company.
Talking about guy Profit Dinero, he's a rapper out of the city. He's doing a lot and he's trying to promote himself, but you know, there's texts and emails going around saying don't support this guy. He thinks he's hot just because T-Pain reposted his video. And you know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, it's like real
That's
big.
a crazy reason
it's
to...
real big people that could really help him get on. You know what I'm saying? And people that, you know, a lot of people that even said they put me on.
But you know, he was feeding Payne shit like pretty much telling Payne I'm a bad person. He shouldn't have been fucking with me. Look at him. He locked up now while you out here. Give me 1 second. I'm doing the interview right now, fam. I said I'm doing the interview right now. But so you know, he was doing shit like planting seeds in Payne's head, trying to make it seem like I was a problem. You feel what I'm saying? Not knowing that the case that I caught, or the case that I was dealing with, was something that occurred before me and T-Pain ever came into contact with each other. So it kind of planted the seed in T-Pain's head as if like I'm somebody he shouldn't be fucking with, as if I'm a waste of his time, when in actuality I ain't been in trouble. You feel what I'm saying? Like I ain't done a fuck thing since I've been dealing with you. You feel what I'm saying? So you know they try to always paint me as the villain. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But
that's why I asked you if you think if you thought you and Payne connected on that level, because I feel like he was already kind of had a bittersweet, a little bittersweet taste in the city before he initially reached out to you.
Facts, and you know like.
So I feel like the little hate that might have came from your end because they had already painted you as a villain.
Facts.
So when you got so it's like the villain getting the blessing.
Facts, you feel what I'm saying? You know, like I said, they weren't really fucking with him. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like to come back to fuck with me. It's like, oh shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like all people, this who he fuck with. You feel what I'm saying? But in all actuality, that ain't really what it is. You feel what I'm saying? That's what we thought it was. That's what they thought it was. That's what I thought it was. You feel what I'm saying? And you know, like it's just that people paint an impression as if like they really for what you got going on in your foundation. And the whole actuality, it be like underlining ultimatums like that they got already, like hidden agendas that they already got set up for themselves. And I personally feel like, Payne reaching out to me was more so of him trying to save face with the city.
Right.
Due to the fact of he was getting ready to release a new album. And at that time, I was buzzing real big in the city. Like I said, I had just like released Tallahassee Love.
Right.
So and then like even within the song though, I mentioned Payne's name. You feel what I'm saying? And like to this day, he took like I shouted him out, but at the same time, it was a little deeper than just a shout out. You feel what I'm saying? I mentioned something to the extent of I should pull a T-Pain. Right. And basically I was insinuating like I should disappear. You feel what I'm saying? Because the hate in the city be so real. It's like ain't no need for me to even be here trying to impress y'all. You feel what I'm saying? Like it don't matter what you do here, they gonna hate you. You feel what I'm saying? Like so it kind of make you wonder like. And like my whole purpose of like really trying to do it from the city was to show motherfuckers like it could be did from the city. Cause you always hear people saying like you can't blow in your own city. And a lot of people don't know it, but truth be told, since Payne left, bro, like I was like really like the next person after him like to really get like that type of industry exposure, like recognition.
Right.
A lot of people don't know that. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But when I got locked up, then Shout out to Bob. Then came Bobby Fitzgerald. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Then I think it was Boston, then Lil Tyler, then Wiz. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But like I said, a lot of people feel like I blew my opportunity, thinking that I got jammed up during my situation, not knowing that I had an open case.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I didn't want to go into that situation with Payne with my hand out, asking him for help,
Right.
knowing that I had not produced or put in any work yet. You
And
feel what I'm saying?
yeah.
I'm not no handout type of nigga.
And you already
feel what I'm saying?
thought you had it worked out.
Facts. You feel what I'm saying?
Until you went to the judge.
Right. You feel what I'm saying? You know, when that shit played out, you know, like, it ain't go how I thought it was gonna go. So that was the whole point of them writing the recommendation letter. You know what I'm saying? Even within the recommendation letter, like, they made it clear as day, like, we're in the process of signing this, man.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And the last time I talked to Payne, bro, was in 2019, right before I went and turned myself in.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of people like to scream about, oh, Payne don't owe y'all that, Payne don't owe y'all this, but the way I feel like is, he do owe me some, he owe me an explanation, because I feel like we got unfinished business. The last time I talked to Payne's exact words was, man, go take your 3-year bid, go take your 3-year prison bid, stay focused, go on there, write some music. And when you come home, bro, I'm waiting on you. We got business to handle. So, you know, like I said, when I come home and that don't play out how, you know what I'm saying, we agreed upon.
So did you ever hear from him?
Man, I haven't heard from Payne since 2019. I'm talking about not a word, like nothing, like nada. So, you know, with him coming home recently to do a show, you know, I'm like, okay, shit, I'm on the intro to his last album. You feel me? He coming to get the keys to his city.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So you would anybody with common sense. Well, I can't say common sense, but from an artist aspect,
From a personal aspect.
or from a personal aspect, and putting yourself in my shoes, you would think that, okay, his last monumental moment in Tallahassee was when he added me to the intro to his album.
Right.
So you would think that after the city don't recognize you for this was the last thing they recognized you for, honestly, because it wasn't really rocking with you like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and that's not something I'm just making up. That's something like that's known. That's something that's something the people at Tallahassee been screaming for years. You feel what I'm saying?
Previous issue.
Facts. So it's like you would think like he would at least like, okay, I ain't talked to Profit since he been home. Let me holler at him. You feel what I'm saying? Or let me introduce this song with me and bro to the city.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you going on these shows, you going on the Breakfast Club, and you going on Big Boy TV, and you're painting this picture as my homie Profit Dinero from Tallahassee.
Features, I got Profit Dinero, which is one of my homies from Tallahassee, who was getting hated on the same way I was when I was trying to get out of Tallahassee.
Really though?
So,
Like, you ain't going nowhere.
I just put him on my, I put him on. So
Why open the
Nice
door
of you.
for him when it was so hard for you?
It was just a lot. I didn't have anybody to do that for me. So, I know how much that means to, get that helping hand and get out of there like that. But, it helped.
How am your homie when we don't
I
even
remember that
communicate?
Breakfast Club clip.
How am I your homie? We don't even communicate. I'm your homie because I did a feature. You feel what I'm saying? I'm your homie if we build a relationship, if we bond. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if we're gonna keep it business, we're gonna keep it business.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But don't portray an image like you really here to really like help me like surpass a certain level with my career. You feel what I'm saying? And then when it's time to handle up, you feel what I'm saying? Nigga don't hear nothing from me.
So you think it was just a business, a campaign to get good face, a business?
That's me personally. That's honestly what I feel like to get face back with the city. You feel what I'm saying? I could be wrong. You feel what I'm saying? But my personal opinion, after years of looking at my situation like as a whole,
Right.
I don't feel like it was genuine. I feel like it was more so a pissing match between him and TJ Chapman, because T-Pain retweeted him a video and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? He was sending texts and emails, and you know when I was in prison, Pain ended up working with TJ Chapman, one of his artists. You feel what I'm saying? And when a conversation about me took place when I wasn't even there to defend myself. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And pretty much planted the seed in Pain's head as if like I'm a liability. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm like, So now it's like they painting this picture to me like I blew my opportunity. How? How I blew my opportunity when I never had a chance to even capitalize on my opportunity. I went to prison. I went to prison.
Communication.
I went to prison right after right after the
So
situation.
you think Payne was passive aggressive about it? You think in his mind he felt like damn, this young nigga just done blew his chance. Do you think he knew that but he didn't want to double down on you while you still gotta go do your bid? Like, do you think like he gave you the talk around because it was gonna buy time until you like, cause it almost sounds like it's like giving hope to somebody and then they go and then in your mind you really know what you wanted to tell them, but you let the time go by.
I mean, honestly, like I said, as years went by, I had an opportunity to really like analyze the whole situation. And like, Payne released the album in February of 2019. I went to prison in August. We've been had the song recorded since like October of 2018.
Right.
So it's like, okay, you got it in your head, you already knew that you was putting this song on your album.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But like, that's the furthest it went. You feel what I'm saying? We never shot a video to the song. You feel what I'm saying? We never like, bro, to be honest with you, like I didn't even like get paid for that feature.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Because I was under the impression that we was tied in.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like that's the impression you gave me. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying? All the way to the trips to Atlanta. You feel what I'm saying? Like linking up with you. You feel what I'm saying? Vibing, hanging out with you. You feel what I'm saying? You planting these seeds in my head.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So am I wrong for expecting something or expecting an outcome that you told me what was gonna be?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? How am I wrong for expressing? You feel what I'm saying? The type of energy you left me with.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? My first day out, I came home pretty much screaming nappy boy.
Scrappy dudes, blessed to be a nappy boy. Rashid, I wrote this verse for you.
You think I would have came home screaming nappy boy had I known you weren't fucking with me? Nah, I wouldn't have did that.
So you think so what do you think the people like the general people, what do you think they misconception really come from? Because I saw when you put up the post, people shared it and that's their biggest question, like what does he owe you? But like what do you think, why do you think that's the first thing people draw to instead of even thinking about it could be deeper? Because the city know you was on the song.
Facts.
So why you think they just skip right over that?
Facts. And never once did nobody ever hear me say Payne owed me anything. You feel what I'm saying? Because truth be told, I get a royalty check quarterly every year for that song.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So I got paid. I got paid. You feel what I'm saying? But I ain't. You feel what I'm saying? That shit be like $3-4 every quarterly. That's just keeping it funky. You feel what I'm saying? So like, and I'm the type of person. I'm not gonna make something seem more than what it is.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like if that's what it is, that's what it is.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna make it appear like, oh, I'm just doing so good because I'm associated with this man, or my name has been associated with this man. You feel what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
right.
to be honest, like.
So what you think your whole thing is just, you think it's more about the music, or you think it's just fucking with you in general? Cause it's like, that's why I said personal, cause it's like, it's certain places, bro, I can't go to the city without at least hollering at on a personal level. Just, if I know you, no matter what we do, even if I can't catch up with you,
Right.
you feel me?
Right.
And it's like, you know, we go a little back, so we got a little repertoire. I went to Atlanta with you.
Right.
You know,
Right.
we went to the strip club. I seen him fucking with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Good.
Yeah, hanging out and all. But you know that camaraderie together.
Right.
It's like, yeah, everybody gonna have a little, they ups and downs, but when they go from, it's one thing to be like, hold on, we gotta wait for another planning because of what happened. And it's another thing just not to talk to you at all. You feel me?
When you wanted me on the album, you reached out to me.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So if we no longer business partners, or no longer homies, or no longer whatever it is, whatever type of paint or whatever type of picture this was you was trying to paint to the world,
Right.
and to the people of Tallahassee.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Call me the same way you hit me up about that feature. Hit me up and let me know what it is. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because why leave me in the open? You feel what I'm saying? To figure out what it was. I ain't actually put in this position.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Only thing I wanted was an explanation. You feel what I'm saying? Like, or what's what? You feel what I'm saying? I'm coming home. Like I said, I'm coming home still putting on for nothing. What?
Right.
I'm wasting my time and my effort.
I think that's what the main confusion.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? I'm wasting my time and my effort promoting a brand and your company, and the whole actuality, you ain't even fucking with me.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
I think the people, the general audience, I think they basing it more around like,
And now
they feel like he owe you something like musically or monetarily, and you more like, I just want an explanation of why you haven't talked to me at all.
Yeah, you feel me? Saying? But truth be told, bro, like, he didn't reach out to me because he didn't see no potential. You feel what I'm saying? He reached out to me because he seen, you feel what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he reached out to me because he seen there was an opportunity for him to do business. You feel what I'm saying? Because on the level that he's on, what other reason would he be reaching out to me? You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But like I said, when I sat down and really thought about the situation, it's kind of leaving me with the impression that it was never about business.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? It was about trying to leave a imprint or significance to the city or something. You feel what I'm saying?
You tried.
As if you giving back, like you tried.
Yeah.
But that was a fake try. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I didn't blow my chance.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I was fighting the case before you came to me, sir. A lot of people like to say, oh, he put you on his album. I appreciate you, thank you.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But what has that done for my livelihood? You feel what I'm saying? I ain't asking you for no money, but you could have put me around. You could have put me in places around people, introduced me to people.
Right.
That cost you $0.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Nigga ain't asking for no money.
Yeah.
Give me a resource.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
It would have spouted out for the
You
city.
feel what I'm saying? Give me some water to pour on my seed.
Right. Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But you know, we're from Tallahassee, Florida. Crab bucket capital. You feel what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of people, like I said, a lot of people hate me, bro, because I'm gonna say what a lot of people not gonna say, but what they thinking in their head and what they really want to say.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm not going. There's no way I could be feeling a certain type of way about a situation, but then run to the internet and act like I don't feel this way about a certain situation.
Right. Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, if I feel that way with me, I'm gonna feel that way in front of y'all too.
Right.
You
Right.
feel what I'm saying? So
right.
it's just
a lot of politicking.
It's a
lot of politicking,
it's a lot of politicking, and it's a lot of stones being thrown, niggas hiding their hands type shit. You feel what I'm saying? But
Right.
I always been the one to like overcome. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Alone. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying? Like, I got the cosign. God, thank you. I appreciate it. But like I said, what has it really done for me?
Right.
I'm still here. I'm still in Tallahassee. The same place I was when he sent me the song.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So what did you really do it for? You feel what I'm saying? I want to ask the people too, shit.
Yeah.
Since they know, because a lot of them feel like they know my situation better than me.
Right.
So what did he do it for? If I ain't gained nothing from it.
Right. So then, yeah.
What did he gain from it though?
You think he was trying to fix?
Face from the city.
You think he was trying to fix the original?
You know what people saying now? You know what people saying now?
Right.
That's what's up. T-Pain looked out for Profit. He put him on the song. He saved face. He gained face. You know what I'm saying? But what I gained.
So you think? So basically overall, you feel like he just like essentially like used you to fix the initial problem.
Yeah. He reached out to me to save face because it's like, where did we go?
It sounds like you saying something that he would be in agreement to. Like if he say like, oh man, okay, one person understand why I disappeared. So he might have, you feel me? It sounds like he might have, like I told you, like, oh yeah, okay, so that's how they treating bro in the city. Okay, villain meet villain. But then sometimes, man still gonna be a villain. You feel me?
What's going on?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? It don't even have to be you signing me or something like, but
right.
What's going on? You feel like?
Right.
The last I heard from you was, go do your time, come home. When you come home, I'm gonna be waiting on you. Let's make this shit happen.
Right.
Bro, I done been home. Shit, I got out of prison 2022, bro. It's almost we took what, a month shy of 2025.
Right.
I still ain't heard from Payne. The last time I heard from him was 2019.
What would it take? Like you just want to reach out to you. You just want to hear like.
Just let me know what let me know what it was. Like let me know what caused the friction in our business.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? The business side of it.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, cause I don't know you in real life.
Right.
I only know you through business.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So what was the friction? Like what happened? You feel what I'm saying? So
I feel that.
because you led me on that impression like I was part of the family. I'm one of your artists. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
I paid my respect and my dues. I was screaming this shit. You feel what I'm saying? I was screaming at people.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So I did my part.
You know what? I pretty much sum everything up in a nutshell. You feel what I'm saying? But you know, like
What you gotta say to all the social media list, the interrogators, the social media.
Keep trolling. Keep trolling, and make sure y'all go get that Miss Betty Grandson out now on iTunes, all platforms.
Right.
Yeah, go get that. It's definitely out. Facts.
And if you could give one piece of advice to the upcoming artists in Tallahassee, what would you give them? Like through all your experience, from bottom up, from before pain to pain, after pain, what would you tell them?
Just stay down, man. Continue to grind. Overcome your adversities. You feel what I'm saying? Don't give up. But also, don't let nobody play with you. You feel what I'm saying? Like stand on what you believe.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And just continue believing in yourself.
Yo, and this is another episode of Street Side with Sky, man. Shout out to Raw Cuts for letting us use the facility. Got my boy looking fresh, you feel me?
Facts.
Yes, sir, you feel me?
Facts.
Profit Dinero, man. Appreciate you,
Love,
feel me?
brother, love, much love.
Make sure y'all follow my boy on all platforms. Make sure y'all keep up with his story. It ain't going nothing but up from here.
Got to know that.
Going up, you feel me?
Got to know that.
Peace.
Facts.